current House Speaker Brad Wilson.
Hey everyone, thank you. Thank you for being here. Good morning. I am honored to be with you today, and I want to thank you for all that you do and have done to stand up for conservative values and to ensure that Utah stays red, and also for providing a model so that Florida can be the Utah of the Southeast. Don't we want to do that, right? So, hey, just for a second, I'd like all of you to think about one word that would describe the state of our country today. There was a recent poll that found that the most common responses to that question were divided, conflicted, chaos, and mess. And I would like to know what has happened to words like freedom, hope, optimism, and opportunity. Unfortunately, 2,000 miles to the east of us is a place that is far more interested in playing politics than solving problems. DC's model of distraction and inaction has spread like wildfire across these 50 supposedly United States. And while Washington focuses on social and political issues that are threatening our individual liberty and our economic prosperity, Utah, in a very different way, is looking to the future with an eye of optimism. Here in our state, we remain rooted in who we are, rooted in conservative values of hard work, sacrifice, and personal responsibility. These are things that DC could learn from the Beehive State. President Biden's recently released budget includes $4.7 trillion, that is with a T, in new taxes. I agree. And that tax hike comes on top of Washington's skyrocketing spending, out of control money printing policies, and recklessly rising interest rates. And all of us here in this state, hardworking Utahns, are paying the price. Here in Utah, we know that the secret to a strong and family-friendly economy is to allow you to keep more of your hard-earned money in your pocket instead of in government coffers. And to that extent, the Republicans in the House and Senate just cut your taxes again. We cut your income taxes. We cut your gas taxes. We increased the tax credit for seniors on Social Security. We doubled the dependent exemption. In the last 5 years, we have cut your taxes over $1 billion. Other states are not doing that, with just a few exceptions. If DC does not understand that tax dollars belong to the people, Utah will show them. You know, there are few things that are more important than our children. And who knows our children best? Well, it is definitely not DC. And in fact, it is not government at all. Parents should choose the school and the education path that best fits their child. And that's why Utah just became the first state in the country to pass school choice legislation with a super majority vote. You know, our students and teachers in Utah are among the best in the nation, and we know it. And we will provide our kids with a remarkable education. But if DC doesn't understand its place out of the classroom, Utah will show them. You know, let's talk about something else. DC sits back and gawks at claims of election fraud and conspiracy, while on the other hand, Utah acts. we know that without safe and secure elections, that democracy stands at risk. And while Utah has some of the safest and most reliable elections in the nation, it does not mean that we can turn a blind eye. We cannot turn a blind eye to rare opportunities for improvement. So after this legislative session, with bills we've passed, an audit will occur after every election cycle. If DC's not going to act on election integrity, Utah will show them. Fellow Republicans, democracy is a series of choices. And as Republicans, we have tough choices to make. We have argued with each other, we've talked over one another, and we've fought with one another. But that tactic, we all know it is ending now. The Republican Party, we are more than that. We are stepping up. We are coming together. As conservative Utahns, we know what it takes to keep America moving forward. Our results prove it. Our potential is unlimited. Our future is bright in this state, and I would not trade places with any other state in this nation. I am proud to be a Republican, and I am even more proud to be a lifelong Utahn. Utah, Republicans, and America do not need more DC. And that in part is why I'm actually exploring a run for the U.S. Senate. Washington needs to be more like Utah. Thank you for being here. Thank you for keeping Utah red. Have a great day.